Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, in the presence of Farouk Kibet, in the presence of Kithure Kindiki, Gladys Wanga's mic had to be switched off.
Mimi wacha niseme kama mwenyekiti wa kitaifa wa chama, sisi tunamuunga mkono kikamilifu Rais wa nchi ya Kenya Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto.
Now, I am referring to a particular incident in Kisumu that took place when Gladys Wanga, with some leaders from UDA, talking about the deputy president included, and Gladys Wanga was reacting to Edwin Sifuna because, like I shared in my previous analysis, there is a problem in ODM whereby there's a faction that advocates for the MOU, existence, but there's a faction that advocates for the end to that MOU. So Gladys Wanga was busy talking about the good things that William Ruto has done for the county, or rather for the Nyanza region. But then this is what happened.
Tukija hapa Muhoroni, hii barabara ya Muhoroni Mamboleo ilikuwa imekwama. Sasa hii contractor amekuja hapo anajenga nini? Barabara. Tukienda poti ya Kisumu, poti ya Homa Bay, zile barabara za
So that whole drama took around 1 minute, and after that I listened to Gladys Wanga and she said something about if I'm allowed to use the mic. It was a confirmation from her that probably someone was doing it deliberately. So I'd like us to visit that event, ladies and gentlemen. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly encourage you to support the work we do on this channel by liking this video, subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support, because without you this channel cannot grow. Was that intentional, ladies and gentlemen, the switching off of the mic? And the big question is, why was the mic switched off, or why did it go off the moment Gladys Wanga was busy telling the people the good things that William Ruto has done?
Tukija hapa Muhoroni, hii barabara ya Muhoroni Mamboleo ilikuwa imekwama. Sasa hii contractor amekuja hapo anajenga nini? Barabara. Tukienda poti ya Kisumu, poti ya Homa Bay, zile barabara za Adwana watch kama kukonya gi sound tulanga watch.
That is when the mic went off. But then after that part where he was talking about the good things done by the government, the mic was again on.
Adwana watch kama kukonya gi sound tulanga watch.
And then she continued to give her speech. Is that a political statement? Was it deliberate? Do you think it was intentional? Or just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you think that move was intentional and who could have done that. Remember, Kithure Kindiki is there. It means the security there has been beefed up, and there are people who are also assisting the guys who have supplied the public address equipments there. So of course there are people who are assisting them. So the big question is, why was that? What did that have to happen? Remember, this whole thing is taking place in Kisumu. And Kisumu is one area that Ruto wants to bank on. In fact, he is banking on the votes there. But there is no surety whether those votes are going to go his way. But he is, he has his hopes there. He knows very well that these people, once Raila Amolo Odinga says left, and left is him, then they will vote for him. That is something that Ruto is optimistic about. But we don't know whether it's going to happen that way. So, but our focus was on what really happened. Let us assume this was something that was done by the locals. Someone intentionally switched off the public address so that these things that she's talking about do not get the necessary attention from the public? You know, what if that was intentional? Because the moment that mic went off, now people who are watching this thing online could not hear what she was saying. Or is it the fact that she differed with Edwin Sifuna publicly, whereas we know that ODM people are now, you know, they are aligning themselves with Edwin Sifuna. Remember, if you look at the Nyanza vizuri, unapata kwamba the area ambayo iko most leaders wana support regime ni area ya Homa Bay and part of Migori. But unapata kwamba Nyanza, Siaya, the Siaya area, the Kisumu area, na hata Kisii counties, they're not supporting this arrangement sana hivyo. Because I remember, if you look at what Orengo has been saying, or making the statement he has been making, was enough confirmation that hayuko 100% na yule. Even Anyang' Nyong'o at one particular time made a statement that was indicating that hayuko 100% na hii serikali. He made some statements which were a bit contradictory. So if you look at all these things and what took place there, you can actually say, or if you're linking the dots, you can say that maybe this was pre-planned. Because the big question is, why did it happen wakati ambako naongelea about the good things from the government? What the government has done for the Kisumu people. Moroni. Because you know very well that if you talk about the good things, you might, you know, end up, you know, influencing the decisions of other people to vote in your favor. You see, that's a very big point there, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.